Host of the Bad Friends podcast and comedian Andrew Santino is coming to the Pantages Theater in February. Tickets for his newly added February 21st, 9:30 p.m. show are on sale. And now for full details, head over to KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
That'd be Pantages, by the way.
Pantages. I always get that one wrong.
That's okay. It's okay.
My cousin's name. I should know that.
Pantages?
Yeah, Pantages.
Wow.
Yeah. 3 apostrophes.
Yeah, for sure. Makes sense. I wanted to jump in and correct you before Corey did.
Thank you for doing it kindly.
Chris is doing the Lord's work.
As soon as I said it, I heard Corey's voice. I saw a smirk just pop up in my thought bubble, and
Listen,
I'm like,
I still owe the Lord for the story I just told these guys.
You have got to write a book someday, some kind of a memoir.
I'm going to have to do it the day before I die.
It's a great story.
Publish it posthumously. Your what hurts?
Yeah, it'll be funny, sure.
Brilliant.
Interesting. All right.
Can I tell you one more Frozen story?
Sure.
Oh, man. There's so many good ones. On October 7th of 2006, 35-year-old Mitsutaka Yuchikaski fell into a stream during a failed attempt to climb Mount Roko in Japan. He broke his pelvis. Whoa! The next one.
Everybody breathe. Everybody breathe.
I'm this close to my plan, guys.
What a week we've had. I accidentally said the F word last week, right?
Yeah.
Zach with the all-time Freudian slip yesterday trying to say Big Dipper.
Yep.
And now this guy falls into a stream and breaks his you-know-what. Wow. What a week we've had with just... We all need to talk slower.
Wow.
He broke his pelvis.
Okay, that makes more
but
sense.
remained conscious
Okay.
before passing out the next day. He was rescued by another climber.
Whoa, hang on a second.
Yeah, you heard me.
The next day?
The next day. He was broke. I guess with a pelvis broken, you can't move that well. He was in the stream.
So he's just floating down the river like Sawyer and Finn here? What's going on?
Listen to what I'm about to tell you, because this is where it gets crazy. The rescuer who found him was another climber. Found his body 24 days later.
Gee. What?
He'd remained unconscious almost the entire time he was lost. Just laying there in the frozen water with a broken pelvis.
So 24 days without eating, without drinking.
Yeah. He had...
And you're in frozen water.
The water was 72 degrees.
I don't understand how this person's alive. I don't understand how the world works.
I should say his body had fallen to 72 degrees. He had maintained that low body temperature for that extended period of time. Had suffered some blood loss, but also had suffered from multiple organ failure. Doctors were fascinated with the incident, touted as the first recorded instance of a human hibernating. Wow. They observed that his body had shut down and slowly went into hibernation while temperatures on the mountain fell as low as 50 degrees below zero.
My Lord.
Wait, below zero?
Yeah.
I don't understand what's
what
happening.
Is happening?
I thought you were just going to say 50. I'm like, at night, that's pretty cold if your pelvis is broken and you're in a stream.
Pelvis.
He made a full
50 below?
He made a full recovery.
I don't understand.
How do you not get frostbite not only on like your fingertips and toes, but like your entire limb?
I wonder if the frostbite didn't happen because of the water. But how would the rest of his body not? Yeah, I feel what you're saying. Right.
His head is obviously not in the water. How much of his body is submerged?
Look at that cat. My God. Can I tell you this one more? Oh my God, you got to see this kitty cat.
What's happening?
It's basically Mr. Bigglesworth, the end of Austin Powers. It's frickin' freezing in here, Mr.
On January
Bigglesworth.
31st of 2019, not even that long ago, Fluffy, the cat,
Of course.
That's a terrible name.
almost froze to death after leaving the home of her owner in Montana. Her owner found the feline frozen. Been there.
My God. Been there.
Covered in ice. Fluffy was taken to a veterinary clinic. Her temperature could not be taken because they couldn't get that thermometer in that BH.
My God. It says that in the story?
Nope.
Oh.
But they realized that even though Fluffy was frozen, she wasn't frozen solid. So they warmed her with heating pads and hot towels and hugs.
Buddy.
And that kitty came all the way back, full recovery. The vets later discovered that Fluffy ended up frozen because she had an injury that prevented her from returning home. So she had an injury and froze. She couldn't make it back home.
They also learned that the man of the house had intentionally left the front door open.
And was not happy when Fluffy came stumbling home.
Who would do something like that?
Don't know anybody.
Don't know anybody do that.
Don't know one person.
Yeah.
You know what, Moose? If you want outside that bad, get out of here.
Oh. Wait, I thought it was Fluffy.
Moose, Fluffy, what's the difference?
Yeah, they got a good vibe.
Marnes, when you woke up this morning and you realized you were about to drive into the Power Trip Morning Show, did you say, it's too cold, I'm going back to bed? What am I doing with my life? This doesn't make sense. It's not worth it.
I thought I wish I could, but I have responsibilities, so.
Oh, thank you. We're glad you're here. Thank you.
Yeah, that was really nice.
That's what we are to you, a responsibility?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I just wouldn't have blamed you if you're like, I'm not coming in. This is stupid.
Man, why are you guys there?
What do you want to do?
What? Who would do that?
Nobody.
Nobody here.
No.
No.
Okay.
Nobody here.
Then we're
Would you
good.
guys like a news story?
Sure.
I would love one.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey.
Brought to you by Carbonis. We love you, Carbonis. Thank you.
Carboni.
Man, that would be good right now, wouldn't it?
Yes.
I love pasta. I do.
Who doesn't? Thin crust pizza.
I love pizza too, but right now pasta sounds real good. Fill me up. The National Weather Service has issued the highest alert for fire danger in the Los Angeles area. City officials say low humidity and extremely high winds are causing dangerous wildfire conditions again. Forecasters predict wind gusts approaching 100 miles per hour in some of the canyons and passes.
My God.
Meanwhile,
Hey, do we know? Sorry to cut you off. Do we have any idea what percentage these fires are now contained?
I don't know.
Because I haven't seen updates in days.
Yeah, I haven't either. Isn't it weird? Like, it's the top story and then it gets shuffled to the back, but it's still happening.
This is from 2 days ago from Forbes. California wildfire updates extreme wind forecasted. The Palisades fire is 59% contained.
That's it?
2 days ago.
59%. Man, it's crazy, isn't it?
I would
That
love to
means
know how they calculate that
41%
too.
uncontained.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's still going.
Right.
That's fantastic math.
But yeah. Well, he's good at that.
And do you feel like
do you
when you
believe?
hear the weather forecast that Hawk just gave, that it's super dry, it's very dangerous, winds are going to pick up, do you feel like there are sickos, agitator types who are like, ooh, I'm going to take my lighter out to some forest in Cali? Because weren't there several
husband.
either portions of fires that were not just
I'm looking for the
Coincidence?
story.
There's a bunch of reports of arsonists, and I heard Stern talking about it the other day. He was talking about some guy that dressed as a firefighter,
yes,
but then was lighting fires.
Come on.
I have no idea if that was true or not, but that's what Stern was saying. He saw online. So again, who knows what to believe anymore? I have no idea if that's actually true. I might just be perpetuating a lie, but that kind of stuff is just like, how is that even possible that humans are capable of going that low?
Yeah, that's
Dressing as a firefighter.
come on.
So, everybody just assumes
Here we
you're
go.
doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, and you are not.
There are 8 suspected arsonists that have been arrested in Southern California since 2 massive wildfires erupted in Los Angeles County this month. The people are accused of setting trees, bushes, and leaves and trash ablaze. Authorities have not shared any specific information to suggest any individuals arrested for arson caused the major fires, but we know that there have been 8 people suspected
Okay. So we don't know that those caused the major fires that
Right.
were taking out buildings and homes.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Japan is experiencing a surge in elderly female prisoners who continued to commit crimes to go back to jail.
Because they have Netflix. I'm telling you, I don't live a life that is that unlike prison. Paul, your hands up.
Woodhawk.
What was it? Elderly ladies in Japan that want to go back to jail?
Yeah, that means they're feisty.
I think he does like incarcerated people because they're a menace to society, and he likes rebels.
He likes to be pushed
Do
around.
they give
though.
massages?
Yeah, he one time paid for that with a credit card. He had to call my dad.
I wish I hadn't done that.
Yeah, basically, he did the
He just
same
went
thing.
full Springer on it.
Right, Hogs?
I didn't spring.
Oh, well, she tried to knock your Johnson around with the
Listen, why you got to
The shower head. Yeah.
the shower head.
Why you be crass?
Is that true, though?
I plead.
You know it's true.
I plead insanity. Is that a thing? Can I
So
plead
is this
that?
one of those situations where I'm only half joking, where the conditions are so good that they would rather go back to jail and just, hey, I'm old. I'm not looking to, start my life over. I'd rather just go back to jail. I have a place to sleep. They're going to feed me food, even if it's not the greatest. I can
Yeah.
watch streaming services for the rest of my life and call it a day.
And remember
They
what
have
Charlie
heat.
said?
Yeah, they got heat.
There's plenty of sex in prison.
Oh,
That's what Charlie said.
Charlie.
Manson.
yeah. C murder.
Some call him Charles. Some call him Chuck. Some call him C Murder.
Yeah.
Charles in charge.
Oak once told us to stop talking about him.
Yep.
Don't
The Lord-
encourage it.
The Lord called him home. Well, probably not the Lord.
No, probably not. Probably someone else. Dad? Oh, Charles. Charles and Charles.
Please, could you keep singing? Because that's why people tune in. A potentially historic snowstorm could stretch as far south as Florida and the Gulf of Mexico.
No.
Stop it. Cold weather is also affecting millions. And the governors of Louisiana, Georgia, Alabama, Florida, Mississippi all have declared states of emergency.
You almost named every state.
I know. The storm is expected to bring snow, ice, and freezing rain through Wednesday, making travel treacherous. Officials are urging people to stay the hell home.
We could use some snow.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
If it's going to be this cold, we could use the snow.
Why would
What
we
are you
make a
gonna use it
situation
for?
worse?
You beautiful bastards can continue arguing, but ain't none of you can do anything about the weather.
Thank you for calling me beautiful.
That's what you think.
Is that right? Interesting.
It's funny how he called you a beautiful bastard, and the part you heard was beautiful. I love
Big boobed bastard earlier.
I'm trying some new nicknames. Give me time. They get worse.
Some gals would love that compliment.
I don't know about the bastard part.
Well, you just don't hear it.
That's
Oh,
right. That's right. That's right.
okay.
You only hear what you want to hear, right? And that's the news, ladies and
There it
gentlemen.
was.
There it was. Congratulations. Thank you, Carbonies.
All right, Sauce, there's a lot of sports going on. Marnie's squad played yesterday. That was an interesting game. The Wild played. We have a national champion in college football. You can walk us through this when we get back. Right?
I think they cut me off.
Oh.
The Fan.
Hey, is my guitar still on?
Don't miss out on the Power Trip Morning Show when they take over Treasure Island on February 6th and 7th. Be there for tons of games, laughs, and great prizes, including Vegas trips to watch the big game. Book your stay using promo code KFAN for both the 6th and the 7th to save up to 15%, or I should say save 15%. To get the full details and book your stay today, head over to KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Come on down and stay Friday night. We're going to have some fun. We're going to party it up. We're going to do some gigging with the CHB. We're going to do some gambling.
Yeah,
It's
Buffalo.
going to be fun. Buffalo!
And the first initials major of the year, Marney Gellner. You've won at TI in the past.
Oh.
Who won last year at TI? Was it Chris?
Creasel edged.
Oh, that's right. Creasel did.
Creasel
Good
edged
memory.
you?
Well,
That's
it was
scary.
very close.
Oh,
We've all been there, brother.
yeah. He does that to people.
Hi, Margie.
So the night of the 6th and the morning of the 7th, and then Chris's band the night of the 7th.
That's right. That's right, baby.
So
That's
like
gonna be
48
fun.
hours straight of the Power Trip at Treasure Island.
Yep.
That's Feb 6 and Feb 7.
Yep.
It's a good weekend.
Warm it up. Let's roll.
Today
I'm
my kiddo
about
turns
to.
11. She's already 11. Feb 6.
Holy moly. Crazy, isn't it?
Little Louie will be 36 years old before you know it.
Never know.
He's 3 weeks already.
Yeah, but he's going to be 32 in 32 years.
Yeah. I'll be long dead because I'll be 74.
That's the fastest math you have ever done.
Well, I think about it all the time.
That you're going to be
You're
dead
gonna
at
be long
74.
gone.
No, how old?
What
he
a
is.
mess.
Like when he's 18, I will be 60.
Yeah.
That's not,
Yeah.
I mean, that is not a bad thing. You can be healthy at 60.
Saucy, Guess what age my dad was when he had me?
42.
Nailed it.
Yeah, we've talked about it. You said very nice things about it. You're very kind to me.
But I'm just saying, so that it's, my dad's still 86. He's still kicking it. He's still calling about the twin scuttlebutt.
Marnie, when you say you can be healthy at 60.
It's a figurative you, obviously.
Okay.
Right, not sauce.
Yeah, he's not going to have a
You look right at sauce, sort of implying.
Well, but honestly, let's be optimistic for Louis, right? Kel is in phenomenal shape.
Sure, why not?
Oh, wow. Okay, Pat. Yes.
That was the end of my sentence.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll have his mom.
Yeah, he will.
And his new dad.
One toke over the line, sweet Jesus.
Kel would be so lucky.
Pat'll be 90.
Yeah.
So?
And he'll be so vital and virile.
Maybe Kel's looking for a sugar daddy. You never know. One of those Anna Nicole Smith situations where.
Watermelon sugar.
Bizarre.
I know.
Well,
Spicy.
Sauce, you are full of life, and you are a great dad, and there are a lot of not great dads who are a lot younger than you. So I
told
don't
myself
think you
I
should be
wouldn't
fixated on that number or age, or don't do the math anymore. Because you
love being
will
a dad.
continue to be a good dad
Thank you.
and a fun guy. And
hard to be
hang out.
Hard to be a bad dad
Yeah,
21
good
days in. He just holds him.
Yeah.
The real test is when Louis starts mouthing off. Yeah. Give him a couple years.
How fast have the last 3 weeks gone?
Incredibly. We couldn't believe, I said it yesterday. I was like, he's 3 weeks old already. It felt like 10 years ago that he was born, right? But it also felt like 2 seconds ago. It's that weird, I don't know. He's going to be a month old soon. Yeah.
He's pretty good.
Do you already look at a picture of him like day one in the hospital and go, he looks so young? He looks so young.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, what were you juggling right now?
I don't know. What were you juggling?
Because that does not take long for parents to, when you brought Louis in here, all of us who have kids were like, oh my, were they ever that little? How could that? And for you, it's like, I don't know any different.
Come on now.
And that there he is giving the fist bump. Fist bump.
Get spanked.
What? He's very demonstrative. He's handsy.
He has huge hands.
He's getting handsy already.
Cobras.
Huh? Is that right
there.
Sauce, would you like to do sports?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
On the road again.
Because your wife's future husband is listening?
No.
Oh, he doesn't listen to this stupid show.
I know his wife does.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip. Presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
Yeah, I think you're all around.
I didn't mean your wife. I meant Kessler's wife, Mim. Oh. She listens to this show.
Yeah.
I know yours does.
Yeah, mine's sleeping, though. Because Louis is sleeping.
Yeah, get them Z's.
Yeah.
No.
Ohio State beat Notre Dame 34-23 last night to win their 7th national championship, their first since 2014. Both teams will finish the year 14-2. That is a ton of games for a college football season.
Yeah, that's too many.
It's too many, and it's too long. The season's way too long.
Well, then get rid of the first 4 garbage games, right? Because the back half's fine. Get rid of 2 what?
Yes.
2 of the non-conference.
That's what I'm saying. The first 4.
Yeah, I said just 2 of them, though.
Okay.
Because you need some of them, right? They're basically their preseason. All right. Let's see, we're at a crossroads.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Oh, no.
During the commercial break, Chris and Max, we weren't.
I was
violently debating whether you're at a crossroad or a crossroads.
I think it's S. I think there's an S.
I think it's S.
It's
wouldn't it be
inconclusive on the internet?
No, we were right.
inherently? Isn't it crossroads?
Because
If two roads are crossing?
Yeah.
But Marnie and I were arguing the intersection is singular.
They were arguing the incorrect position. Yeah.
The word
Right.
cross.
And the internet seems to be split because we definitely Googled it to see who was on the right side. And
Well, I know
And
the
we are.
definitive
Looks like it could be
answer. Bone Thugs and Harmony's song is called The THA Crossroads.
Women?
No.
yeah.
So it's S.
Great
That
song.
settles that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's horrific.
Don't argue with us.
Wow.
Argue with Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah, argue with Busy Bone, Marnes.
She's done
This
it
is
before.
something that will
Whoa.
probably
Jesus.
spend an inappropriate amount
God.
of time on. It
Yeah.
will like bug me.
Yeah. Same.
I hit a deer.
I just cleared the rest of my schedule the rest of the day to get to the bottom of Crossroad versus Crossroads.
Speaking of that, how was your weekend alone?
Don't worry about it.
Just regular weekend.
She got hammered.
Went fine.
How many times did you just, hang out?
It's a trap.
Don't worry about it.
Skin it and eat it.
Oh my! Wait, you had the whole weekend to yourself and you didn't watch Severance?
No.
Oh, really? You didn't start?
Didn't start it yet.
You're
no.
waiting for more episodes, aren't you?
It was
Partially that, and partially I just didn't have time to go back and watch like an episode or two to lead up because I
You
gotta
don't
go
have time?
I'll tell you
Not really.
this. You really don't need to because the
recap.
is like 4 minutes long.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you don't need to.
Okay.
Because we were going to do the same thing, and then the Notre Dame game got out of control, and the recap is like 4 minutes long.
And that
Yep.
reminded you
It
of
reminds you
essentially everything you need.
you need to know.
Okay.
That's good to know because that was our strategy.
Yeah.
At least watch
Yeah.
the last,
No.
if not last two episodes of last
just-
season.
The recap is great. It does a very good job. It's a great show.
Corey,
I don't understand it.
Pat
but it's
Kessler is a reporter.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You didn't know this, but he was following you around all weekend long.
Oh, no.
And he reported back that he saw you multiple times. No. How did you describe them, Pat?
drug-fueled sex orgies.
Can you confirm or deny that?
I can deny. Easily deny.
There's no drugs, right?
It was cray-cray.
It was
Well,
Can you confirm or deny
if
that it was
there-
great?
If there was a drug-fueled sex orgy, then I have a lot of questions because it was me and then my dogs Mochi and Mars.
Yeah.
So I think I'm wanted for bestiality then, if that's the case. It was mostly just me and the dogs.
He said it wasn't just dogs. He said there was a...
Fascinating cat.
No, wow. It's too cold for cats. Just me and the dogs.
Garfield, Thing 1 and Thing 2 were there?
I've said this the last handful of times my girls have gone out of town, and I'm going to definitively say it again. I don't know. When they go out of town, I should just go to Vegas. I hate sitting by myself at my house.
Oh, my God.
Hate
Really?
it.
That'll change.
I hate it. I get uncomfortable. I mean, I got a ton of
Seems
work
like it's in
done.
your wheelhouse.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I played cards for like 6 hours, but that was it. The rest of the 3 days.
Solitaire?
No, like at a casino.
Oh.
But the rest of the time, it was just getting work done, being productive, but mostly bored out of my mind.
Did you go get a massage?
Yeah.
I did not.
Did somebody take a shower wand and knock that Johnson around?
No. Next time they say they're leaving, I'm booking a flight to Vegas.
No
immediately.
local poker tournaments in town?
No, that's what I did. But
Okay.
that was
Trip to the VU?
Yeah.
You know what we need to start
Trip
doing?
to the VU?
Corey, you and I should start taking trips together. And listen,
Where
just
are we
stay
going?
with me. Let's go to all the places that have casinos that we've never been. Reno, Biloxi,
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City.
I've
Come
never
alive.
been to the Borgata.
Let's go to that one place in Monaco.
Can I go?
Monte
No.
Why
You
can't
cannot.
I
Yeah, you
go?
can't come
go.
with because you just start losing and then call it a sea palace.
Yeah, you're going to call everybody Sea Palace.
I've been at a casino where you did that after losing for about 30 minutes.
Yeah, you lost $23.
Yeah, I was mad at everything back
You were
then.
super
I'm
upset.
Not like that anymore.
You were super upset. You, from what I heard, you played whack-a-mole by yourself in your room.
Yeah, that's what Corey did all weekend. He just won't admit it.
You can't confirm that.
Zip.
So we should go to those places, Corey. There's casinos everywhere. Let's go to Deadwood.
Haven't been there.
Yeah,
I want to go to Choctaw. I want to go to the Hard Rock Casino in Florida.
Which is awesome.
That's what I've heard.
Love that place.
Do you still get offers to go to that one place in Reno?
I almost booked it.
Yeah, I get
was
it now
this
too.
close. I was actually online on the website. I almost hit buy because all I do.
Whoa.
B-U-Y.
Listen, they offer everything out there.
Tommy clicked it, by the way.
He did. Yeah. In
Tommy's
fact,
there
when I clicked, I hovered over it, and Tommy's face popped up. But it would cost me $50, and that's everything: airfare and 4 nights hotel were included.
Definitely should have done
For
that.
$50.
Yeah, you should have.
It's
Yeah.
Reno. I've never been to Reno.
I
Right?
haven't
Try a
been
new
either.
city.
Terry.
Yeah, Terry's been to
It
Reno.
had to be during the week, and I was like, screw work.
100%.
Yeah.
Right?
We should talk, Hawk, because I
should
get those
talk. What?
emails too.
Whoa.
That's the name of your podcast.
iHeartRadio gave you an award. Oh, God.
Oh, man.
It's a weird podcast, though, because it sounds like this.
Wow. So it's taped out on a lake?
It's hard to listen to. Hard to listen to.
You know who you should co-host with is Bobby Bones.
Not that one.
No, don't be weird.
No, there are so many casinos that I've seen on TV in the last 20 years that I've wanted to go to. We should just do it.
I love casinos.
Mohegan Sun, Borgata, basically everywhere where the World Poker Tour goes, that's where I want to go.
Let me tell you, there's some great places up in Pennsylvania, upper New York, like Buffalo, that area.
Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo.
What is it? What's the one, the something falls, right?
I'm trying to remember.
It's
Near
obviously
the
not
Finger
Niagara
Lakes?
Falls. There's like a something falls in Niagara that the World Poker Tour has been at too.
Dude,
Niagara Falls.
You know how, like, when you go to a casino,
What the hell is that called?
like upper in
Falls
northern-
View.
That's it.
Huh?
Yeah, Falls View Casino.
He said Falls.
Falls View.
Yeah.
You know when you go to a casino like up in well, like that one you went to for when you lost the Fantasy Charts Challenge, where you go and there's like a casino and it's
Right at the border there. What the hell was that one called?
in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing else around it. Imagine that, only it's a casino like you would see in Vegas in the middle of nowhere by itself. It's a city unto itself. They have those everywhere up there. Sarah Jane, please text me. What was the name of that casino? These casinos would have us come in for snowcross events.
So hang on, which city are you talking about?
This is just outside of Buffalo. It would be Saginaw, I think.
Okay.
That's Michigan. I'm sorry. It's oh crap, I can't remember. Seneca. Thank you. That's it. Seneca. Great casinos, man.
Casinos whale.
They are everything you could think of in one spot. It's like its own little city.
I love casinos.
I know you do.
God, I miss gambling.
I know. Why do you miss it?
Why are you telling God about it?
Salamanca.
He's the only one who
Salamanca.
listens.
Salamanca, New York. That's the name of the city. Look it up. Great. So that's what I'm talking about. We should just hit all the casinos till I run out of money.
Yeah.
So for the next 6 months.
Bonus, have you ever been to Atlantic City?
Yeah, it's not.
It's not worth
I would not recommend it.
Yeah,
Is that
no,
right?
no, I agree.
It's an armpit.
Yeah, of course. I love
Have you been to
armpits.
Reno?
Yes.
Is Reno an armpit?
Kinda.
Kind of.
I've been told it's not that bad as long as you stay near the casinos.
I was also there 25 years ago, so I don't know how much. I mean, in Atlantic City 30 years
and
ago.
to be
so-
fair, you were high on crack.
You were?
I mean, what else are you going to do in Reno or Atlantic City?
Get high on crack?
Yeah. Listen.
Just casual
And you
crap.
party
In the
bonus.
90s, that
what's
was
up with
what
you?
you did in those two particular locales.
The party bonus sounds like something on a casino, doesn't it?
The party bonus.
Oh, it's a
Sounds
party
like
bonus.
Just bonus with the crack pipe show on screen.
What's up, bitches?
Time for the
He actually takes money from you.
The party bonus.
I hit the party bonus and it cost me money and I had to watch baseball.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Chris, if you do ever start your own podcast, you absolutely should call it Talk Hawk.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be great.
Almost have to.
And, there'll be a lot of listeners that tune in and don't hear what they're hoping to hear.
Super disappointed. But at least they listened. You get that download. The metrics will look good. Not that it matters, right? What does it matter if you have a giant download number?
It doesn't.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter,
No,
bonus.
none of this
Doesn't matter what
matters.
your numbers are. Who cares?
Help me out. Where's Ruthie from? You know what I mean?
Oh, the Ozarks?
The
Ozarks.
They have great casinos there, from what I hear.
Riverboat
Yes.
Casinos, based on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just make it a trip. Can
I
just
go?
No, for the last time.
Well,
no.
hold on, though.
Yeah, let's do
Why
a
do you
world
wanna go
tour.
with him?
Because I gamble.
He likes to gamble. He'll leave me alone.
100%.
The only time we'll see each other is in the
On the-
car,
on the
and he'll
flight.
be in the back seat.
Wait, are you my chauffeur?
I am driving Miss Corey.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Take me to Fallsview.
Yes, ma'am.
Zip.
Wait, who just
Who
zipped?
just unzipped? Wait a minute, Zach. Get out of
driving.
the car, Zach.
No.
The show's
First
not
time
going to
you've
get any
ever
better.
said
Marnie's here. Bonus, can you stick around or you got to go?
I have got to run.
All right, you got to
Oh,
go.
I'm sorry, Bonesy.
It's been fun.
Baseball.
Yeah.
What's the
Twitch
latest?
Fest is this weekend. It's going to be fun.
Oh, that's right. And you're doing
Diamond
something with the hot
Awards
stove?
Thursday night. Great charity event. Think about that. Winter Meltdown for Twins Daily Saturday night. That's going to be awesome.
Where and
We just announced today Ryan Jeffers and Seaman Woods Richardson are going to be there. It's right near Twins Fest. It's the musical underground musical venue. And stop by Twins Daily if you want to grab tickets.
What's the latest with the ownership?
I mean, the latest is they think they might identify somebody by opening day, but they haven't, what the exact timeline is. I think there's, it sounds like people are like it's going to happen, which I think was a original question when they announced it, like how serious everybody was.
There's not even a candidate, is there?
Yeah. Well, there is definitely a candidate. Ishbia Brothers, who own the Phoenix Mercury and Phoenix Sun. Okay. One of the brothers is the majority owner of that. The other brother, who's a minority owner of that, is the one who's apparently having a bid for the Twins, or has one of the potential buyers for the Twins.
Yeah, are they family, or are they just a couple black dudes that got a lot of money?
Genius. They are in fact family.
No kidding. Okay, I don't know how I missed that.
Yeah, they have a history of investing in a team and doing things like, hey, we're just going to put all the TVs on or all the games on local TV so you can watch them free.
They'd be a home run. They would be a home run if they bought the team.
Yeah, and they're worth $5 and $12 billion respectively. So they've got some deep pockets as well.
That's 17 total billion.
That is correct.
That's a lot of. Thank you.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
did 5 plus 12. Can't we just get a couple of brothers that have the last name Mario to say that the Mario brothers are about to buy the Twins?
Great.
How cool would that be?
Yeah.
Or the Dunn brothers?
There's supposedly several prospective buyers. Maybe we've got that thing there someplace.
Sauce, what other brothers could buy the Twins?
What other brothers could buy the Twins?
We really don't have time to do this. We got to go.
Hurry, go. You can do it.
Say Smothers.
The Smothers.
Oh, my God. Smothers brothers. What year is this?
I couldn't think of any other.
Vikings news is next. John Bonus is out the door. TwinsDaily.com for all of the Twins scuttlebutt. Marney Gellner is here. It's freaking freezing out there. A lot of schools canceled. And again, my kiddo doesn't have school today. You might want to check that before you send him out. It's freezing.
It's freezing, yeah. Most of the schools, I believe. I shouldn't say most. I saw a bunch of them.
A ton, though.
In my car was like rock solid hard.
Okay. What did you just say?
I've had enough of you today.
Is that what you call them? The seat?
No, not that. Like the actual car seat.
You know what really sucks, in all seriousness about it, is when you're driving along, like last night, you know how you're coming home from St. Cloud and you can see the big smokestacks from the big energy place? The air is so cold that the smoke can't go up too far to the atmosphere, and it looks like a mushroom cloud. And you're like, that's what I'm breathing right now. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like everywhere you go, the exhaust from the cars, that's what you're breathing right now. I don't know like the science of why that happens, but it feels like you're breathing directly carbon monoxide. Tell me about it. Come on, give it to me, Zach.
And when you
give it to me.
It's great, because you can start, the remote starters are great, even though I don't have like the fancy one that like you can with your phone. So it really didn't make a difference because I had to be within range of my car anyway. But yeah, the exhaust that you smell, it just feels like it's thicker.
Yeah.
When it's this cold out.
2 C's.
And it smells kind of good.
Double cheeked up.
Oh, yeah.
Pulled up behind a car at a stoplight yesterday, and the liquid out of both tailpipes was frozen. It was like 8 inches.
Like
just
stalactite.
It was
in there.
a phenomenon.
God, gross. No need to brag.
Well, just talking about the liquid out the tailpipe.
Me too.
Me too.
All right, Saucy, I have an actual sports question for you during Vikings news.
Okay, I'm going to hit Vikings news first
For you.
because I want to say hi and thank you and love to Radco, who's been with us since the very beginning of this show.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Radco, your truck accessories pro.
Saucy, pull up,
together now, like that.
pull up the standings in the NFL. Just so you can see every division. Not that it matters what the standings are because we're down to the Final Four. Just pull up the old ESPN.com, like
One of us.
Hey, is
NFL
my
standings.
guitar still on?
No, it's not so
No,
long, but
buddy.
it'd be cool.
Okay.
Buddy.
You got it?
I think they cut me
They
off.
did. They cut you off, and they should have cut you off at the bar, it sounds like.
Okay,
It'd be
got
cool.
it.
All right, so Ben Johnson, hired by the Chicago Bears to be the head coach, right? He is the, I don't know, flavor of the day. Everybody's loving on Ben Johnson, right?
I like him.
Right?
Yeah, good
He
dude.
was like the number one candidate across the board. It's who's going to get Ben Johnson. There were rumors that the Raiders wanted him really badly, Tom Brady and company, but he goes to Chicago. If Ben Johnson's as good as we think he is as a head coach,
Yes, sir.
the NFC North has KOC,
Yep.
Matt LaFleur,
Correct.
Dan Campbell,
That's right.
and Ben Johnson.
That's right.
Do we have the best division in football when it comes to head coaches? Yes or no?
God, I love that sound.
Me too. I really do.
Love it. The only one that maybe could rival it as I look at this is the AFC North.
AFC North.
So Tomlin,
Harbaugh, Stefanski, who's won, and Zach Taylor, but Zach Taylor's not that good.
Do we have the youngest coaches?
Well, no, because Stefanski, you said, was 1?
He's 1 year old.
Yeah.
He's won.
you just said he's
No,
won.
he's won.
He's won 3 Coach of the Year things.
Yeah.
Or 2 or 3.
I think it's 2, yeah.
2, yeah.
So,
I mean, yeah, Ben Johnson's 38. KOC's, 40? Matt LaFleur is 40-something. And
I'm Troy LaFleur.
but
yeah.
I guess the only reason I brought it up is
yes.
the North now is in the conversation that we might have the best coaching group in the NFL if
Yeah.
Ben Johnson's as good as everybody thinks he's going to be.
Yeah. It is
Definitely debatable.
It is, yeah.
For sure.
I mean, the regular season.
I mean, the West has
Well said.
Reed, Harbaugh, Butthole Eyes, and whoever's going to be the Raiders coach.
Did you guys hear the Bets and Quotes podcast this week?
No.
Props to Smitty who did. He's got stinky anus eyes.
Yeah, it's so good.
As opposed to he's got Betty Davis eyes.
Yeah, brilliant. Smitty hilarious.
It's really good. It's really, really good.
Yeah.
Did he like write a whole verse and do a
yeah, it's
whole
one
parody?
full verse and chorus. It's really good. Well
Brilliant.
done. Well done. I have this is an article from May 31st of 2024. So these are potentially 1 year older coaches. Here are the coaches in the NFL ages. Andy Reid at the time was 66. John Harbaugh, 61. He's the older of the two brothers?
Wow. He doesn't look like it.
Is that right? That's not right, is it? Maybe this is.
Yeah, John is older than, yeah.
No, okay. Mike McCarthy was 60. Todd Bowles was 60. Yeah, Jim Harbaugh was 60. God, he looks like the older of the two. Do you know how old Sean Payton is, Butthole Eyes himself?
Probably 58.
60. Doug Peterson, 56.
He's out.
Eberflus was 54. He's out. Dan Quinn, 53. God, he looks older than that, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
He's
And
smart.
he
He looks like he's
looked-
been around forever, too.
And he would look even older if he didn't have his hat backwards.
Yeah,
all
he
the time.
loves
That's true,
wearing
you're right.
backwards. Yeah.
Tomlin's 52. God, I hate that all these old guys are younger than me.
Oh,
Dennis Allen's 51.
he's out.
Yeah, he's out. That's right. Sean McDermott's 50. Brian Dayball, 49. He's out.
I don't know. No.
He should be, but he's not.
Yeah.
They didn't fire him?
No, they did not.
Are you kidding me?
I think they kept the GM, too, didn't they?
Yeah. Who didn't
Wow.
take a quarterback last year?
Unbelievable.
Dan Campbell, 48. Raheem Morris, 47. Salah's out. He was 45. Antonio Pierce, 45. He's out, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Kyle Shanahan, 44. Matt LaFleur, 44. Dave Canales. Is he still at the Panthers?
That's the one that Carly thinks
Carly
is hotter
loves
than
him.
fire.
Yeah.
Is he
Good
still
looking
there?
dude.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's still there.
43. Stefanski, 42.
Carolina head
Sirianni,
coach Dave
42.
Canales.
Jonathan Gannon, 41.
Bad guy from Zelda.
Yep. Mike
From
McDaniel.
what?
Zelda.
Zelda. Mike McDaniel was 41. Zach Taylor, 41.
Marty and Zach are both nodding their head to Dave Canales. Good looking dude, right? I can. Yeah,
Okay.
he's a good looking
Yeah,
dude.
okay.
Undeniably good
Okay.
looking. Don't know if he's a good coach, but he's a
Yeah.
He's pretty good. He turned them
got a
around.
strong
man.
jawline.
Like what they would like cast as a head coach in like a TV show.
Yes.
Brian
for
Callahan, 39 for the Titans. Steve Steichen,
Shane Steichen.
Shane, he's the Colts head coach.
yeah, 39.
Yep.
KOC was 39 at the time. I think he's 40 now.
Yeah.
D'Amico Ryan's 39. Sean McVay, 38. Jared
Jeez.
Mayo, 38.
Sean
McVay's
McVay
about
is
30.
38 and he's been coaching since 1992.
Yeah.
That math checks out.
Mike McDonald, Seahawks, 36.
Yeah, he's the youngest.
I kid you not, when we were in Seattle, they had him on the screen talking to KOC, and I was talking to Bursich, and we were both like, who's KOC talking to? Because it looked like an intern.
Yeah.
For like the Seahawks. That's the head coach of the Seahawks.
He's good,
36.
man. He's a good head coach.
Yeah, man. How about that? He's the youngest in the NFL right now.
Speaking of head coaches, Hawk, there's a story floating around that we might be able to keep Brian Flores because the Jets job is probably going to go to Aaron Glenn, the defensive coordinator of the Lions. And the Jacksonville job might go to the old New York Jets head coach.
Robert Saleh.
Yeah.
Really?
Where was Aaron Glenn a head coach before?
Wasn't, but
He's never been a head coach?
No, but he
Okay.
played for the Jets.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
Did he play for the
Yeah.
Patriots and Jets?
I think so.
Let me look that up. I feel like he was a Patriot and Jet for sure.
But yeah,
Guess my
Great
memory's
player.
terrible.
everybody says
Jets, Texans, Cowboys, Jaguars, Saints. He played for.
Oh, wow.
everybody
He
says
didn't
he's
play for
going
the
to
Patriots?
He's going to
Why
be
do I
the
remember him as
Jets
a Patriot?
head coach. So we'll see, but hopefully we get to keep Brian Flores because he's great.
Yeah, it looks like it's limited in his options.
Yeah.
Man.
But everybody that's argued that he wasn't going to get a job still says that the lawsuit hanging over his head is a factor. I don't know if it is, but it doesn't look like he's going to get a job.
Aaron Glenn played 15 seasons in the NFL, 5'8", 184.
Good for him.
Man.
That's a lot of ties.
Oh, he was an expansion draft guy. He was the 12th pick in the actual draft. And then the Texans took him round 1, pick 3 in 2002.
3-time Pro Bowler.
Yeah, dude was legit.
I remember the name very well. I just never realized he was that small. I mean, he's bigger than me, but, aim higher.
What is he?
Oh.
You ready?
5'8".
184.
1'8".
That's a huge bitch.
Oh, I thought you were actually asking.
No, he.
He's a freak. And I mean that in a positive way, like you describe a lady.
What?
As a freak, that's a positive.
Yeah, not as like a derogatory term for like a lobster boy from American Horror Story.
Yeah, she's a freak with 2 C's. Is that what you say?
No, I don't think that's but you just made it.
I think
it's a
you
thing. It's a new
thick
thing.
with 2 C's.
I think
Oh, the freak with 2 C's in the freak show.
Yes.
Right?
I think Ryan Murphy's
Got it.
concocted 1 or 2 of those in
I got
his
it.
Let's
past.
go see that. If we're on our drive to South Dakota.
Might as well.
They have freak shows like that in the Dakotas,
Sure.
They might in South Dakota. I don't know.
Oh,
They
okay.
do down there.
but not in North.
Whoa.
Hey, Marnsey,
Yeah.
on the way to Deadwood, we could drive through Medora if you want. I know it doesn't quite work, but it'll work. We'll make it.
I'm going to need to take like 4 or 5 days for this trip.
Marns
I
is
was
afraid
saying,
to
let's
take an
just-
8.5-hour drive with us.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't blame
Because
her.
I've taken a 3-hour drive with you.
Yeah, I know.
Twice.
I know,
Yeah.
and you complain.
And it was rough.
I told you might as well hotbox the whole way.
Yeah.
I'll make a beat and you can freestyle. That'll kill like 8.5 hours.
Yeah, or 10 minutes. Either way, we'll be real stoned.
I thought we liked our trip to Detroit Lakes.
Yeah, we did. It was nice.
Remember we stopped at that one truck stop place?
Yeah.
We thought we were going to
You're
die.
like, oh, there's Zach.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. I didn't know you worked there.
Yes.
I freelance.
Moonlight.
Remember you got a breakfast sandwich at McDonald's on the way home, and
Yeah.
you told me when you were about to take a bite every time, and I had to look away.
Yeah, thank you.
And
I
then you would-
apologize.
yeah.
I'm weird. Like, I can't eat in front of
You
you.
get a Diet Coke there?
Damn right I did.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to.
And
you know
I
what?
got a
Diet
large
Coke from
iced
McDonald's
coffee.
right
Looking
now.
back, though, do you know how many segments we killed the 2 or 3 weeks after you and Chris drove? Because we just kept talking about like texting and driving and who you wouldn't
Yeah.
want to drive with at the fan. And the next time we go on a trip, who's going to bring you back and sauce spread you back from Fargo, right?
I
Like,
still can't believe you left me high and dry.
no,
I can't
she
believe-
made the right call.
Yeah.
I don't know why you guys are mean to
We
me.
had a great drive on the way home.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys
we
had a
did.
great
I
drive.
just used the windshield wipers too much.
There's no... I
And that
can't...
killed the segment
Just
or
an
two.
observation.
I hate
To
that.
you guys
I
who
hate
aren't
bugs on
Marnie
the
and Meat
windows.
Sauce, and to everybody in listening, can you believe that there's a universe in which riding 3 hours with Meat Sauce is better than riding 3 hours with me? It's impossible.
It seems impossible.
I
seems
believe
impossible.
how the conversation went as we were standing outside that restaurant in Fargo in the parking lot. Well, we're going to get going. Okay, well, and you're, and Sauce goes, you're going to stop at a casino, aren't you? And you're like, yep. And he goes, okay, Marnes, you can come with me.
And you had to get back for
I
something.
had to come back and
Wait a
work,
minute, wait
and
a
you
minute.
were pit stopping in, I don't know, Shooting Star or Monoman or
That's
something
it.
like that.
Monoman.
Great
Is there
time.
a world also where you think that Marnie actually doesn't go to the casino?
Yes, but I had to get back in this instance. I had to work.
Throat hurt and you couldn't go to work.
I
Calling
was the
sick.
one who just said in the last commercial break, let's plan a trip, a drive trip, a quick one. You said after the show on Friday, we'll take off. I'm like, perfect. Where are we going?
And I said,
Diamond Joe?
Yeah, you want to go 2 hours. That ain't a road trip. I'll go there too. Don't worry.
Yeah,
but
but
that's
then
on
we
the
can
way to
come
another
home the
casino.
next day.
Oh, you guys are staying overnight.
Ta-down!
Sure.
You guys, what do you mean us? You're all going.
Does Millhouse know that that's what you guys are doing?
He's into it.
Millhouse is here. Your husband's name is Millhouse?
I'll tell him when he needs to know.
Whoa.
Hey. All right.
Mark likes that.
I don't know.
talk.
Marquise got down like that.
Yeah. Yo,
Wouldn't
this
you
Marquise,
guys-
baby.
Wouldn't that be
Are you
fun?
down with
It
it?
would be so much fun.
No, I'm
mean-
looking at Corey and Saz.
I
Here's
can't go.
what we're gonna do.
I have a newborn. I
Oh,
can't
he's
go.
playing the kid card. God, this is going to get so old. Come on, man.
It's to our advantage.
Yeah, you don't want me to go.
So
Then it's
true.
all about me,
That's
and
a good
I
point.
talk the whole time and complain, and
Oh, I would drive separate.
no, no, you would ride with me.
Go ahead, Zach. Go
Here's
tell
what we're
us.
gonna do because we all get those air offers to go to Reno,
All right.
and it all includes a guest. So
Right.
you can take Max.
Okay, cool.
I'll
Done.
take Marnie.
Yep.
Corey, you can take Nordo. Or
Or somebody wearing a Nordo suit.
One of those big old Nordo suits.
And then what? Is that the end
then
of
we
the
go to
year?
Reno.
Okay.
Or Biloxi or
Or anywhere. Atlantic City,
anywhere.
come alive.
If we got a $50 offer to go to Reno,
Yeah.
I would go to Reno.
I have it in my
yes,
Currently,
I get
at
him
home.
all the
Currently, or
time.
at one time you had one.
Email.
No, I get it about every 2 weeks
Same. I get it emailed all the time.
from Caesars.
Yeah.
Caesar's Air, baby.
Yeah, it's like I'll fly with Little Caesars. I'm cool with that.
I get it because
I'm
I
ready,
book
bro.
Hawk's room. Hawk and I stay in
You
the same
book what
room.
now?
My
Hawk's
compliment-
room.
Laughlin. Laughlin. I want to go to Laughlin.
You know, I always get confused. Laughlin's closer.
Isn't that
to
where your folks went, Corey?
My parents used to go there all the time
That's
because
closer
it
to
was
Vegas,
always
right?
free.
Yeah.
Northern border, Nevada,
Utah?
or Utah, whatever it is, with
Gambling. So fun.
Arizona.
hand.
Arizona.
Put your hands down.
Put your hands down, Tommy.
Everybody says Laughlin is just old people Vegas.
Leave Friday the 11th
Guys,
of April.
Do they have
I'm
slot
54.
machines?
I am old people Vegas.
Right, but the rest of us don't have to go yet. I don't want to go to
here we go.
Laughlin.
Reno, baby. Reno. Let's go. We leave the Monday the 24th and come back Friday the 28th.
How great would a trip to Reno be if we talked Terry himself into going with
Oh
us?
my God.
Would that not be the greatest power trip
I wonder
of all
how
time?
many times Swartzen's actually been to Reno.
I bet he plays there all the time, right?
Yeah, I think in his last tour he was there. He goes out of his way to go to
Hey,
Reno.
super dumb question. Was it actually filmed in Reno or was
Sure.
it filmed in Los Angeles?
A lot of it was filmed in Reno.
I think
was?
it was
Yeah,
filmed
absolutely
in,
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because so much of
that's
that you could
commitment.
film and you would never know
yeah.
the
When
difference.
Jamie Lee
Yeah.
Curtis makes her guest appearances on that show.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that show.
Yeah.
There's never an
They had
episode.
some-
that-
yes.
I know.
Yep.
I
It's
love
really funny.
Reno
Hawk
911.
watches that and then immediately finds police porn on the internet.
Why do you always?
Yeah.
Why
Am
do
I
you-
wrong?
No, you're not wrong, but I don't know why you have to bring it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, why state the obvious?
Well,
Right?
but I
We all
want
knew
people
that.
to know that weren't following along or
I
maybe
like
listening
Sting. I like George Sumner's.
to the brilliant. That's a good line. See, you guys are funnier than
Tantric.
Oh, great band.
I am. You would let Jamie Lee Curtis push you around, right, Hawk?
Okay. The 8 o'clock hour of the Power Trip Morning Show is after this. We'll go through some sports.
In a
We'll do
wheelchair?
headlines. Marney Gellner is here. It's a Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.